Peace, family. I thought I'd make a video. I was thinking that you know how we always talking about um, I guess manifesting things and how stuff is changing and things are happening faster. And I realized that things are happening faster. Like normally, if it's something I say I'm gonna do or I want to see or have, it happens like much faster than normal. So I've been saying I need to visit the Akashic records and just really get into that more. And I did. It was like one day I was watching a video or something before I went to sleep. And the video came up about the Akashic Records. And I was like, oh. Then I watched something else about it. I was like, oh. Then I went to sleep and I had a dream. And in the dream, I was at this place and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like a big hall. Like, like I was sitting at a table, this fire table. It was like elegant, um, like carved wood, gold. I don't know, sitting out planning with the person, and this was like one of my guides. And it was like we were so familiar with each other. We knew each other. You could tell that we've been working on things together. You could tell that we were on the same page. And I was so serious. It was like a different, like when I get serious now, it's a different kind of serious than that. Like I knew exactly what was going on. I knew what time it was. I knew what needed to be done, what I needed to do. Like, I really can't even explain it. It's like it was a different version of me. It was like a version of me that was strong, solidified, 10 toes down, know what's up, you know. I really can't explain it, but I admire that person. And I was sitting there and we were talking, but you could see like behind me, it was like a hallway, like it was big and it had like columns and it was like royal, like the library of all libraries, like where the book of knowledge, like the halls of Amente, like all the stuff that people talk about, it was like that. And I was there and I was going over things. And I was, checking off boxes and making plans. And we were talking about, so when this happened, then when that happened, okay, this is where we are now, this is where we got to go, and all of that. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, I was in the Akashic Records. I was there looking at stuff, looking over my life. And I was like, making plans and I was seeing where I was and I was real serious about it. Like I knew what time it was. I wasn't fucking around. I wasn't trying to figure out, I wasn't trying to think. It was like the version of me that knows what's going on and gets what's going on. And there's no questions about it. And I like the seriousness that I had because sometimes life feels like it's a joke or a game or stupid. But I was taking it in a totally different context there. I realized how important it was to my soul to like do this and get this done. But the main thing is I wasn't worried. There was no worry. Like here I'll be worried and freaked out about stuff or like, oh, can I get this and how long is this taking and tripping? But there I was not worried. It's like I was sitting there and I had like a portrait case and I had opened out all my plans like blueprints and we was just looking and pointing and all of that and it was like I rolled them up, stuck them in my case. I had an Aspire outfit too, like a warrior, like this long swing coat type. I mean I was ready, but I don't know how to explain it, but it was like I took my portrait case and I put it over my back, and it's like I slapped them five or whatever and got up and I, left to go continue my journey. Like I'm always going there. Like I knew where I was. I knew what was going on. But just that quick, I said I need to like, visit this more, really get into this more. And just like that, I was there that night. And I woke up and I automatically knew that's where I was. I think that was what was amazing. So on the other side, of this, I know what's going on. I know what time it is. It's not a joke. It's something serious that I'm getting done for my soul, you know. And I think I should have a little more respect for myself here and what I'm doing and how important it is. Not that I didn't or don't respect myself. It wasn't that. It's just like, wow, I look at this from a whole different level on that other side. And it's not the way I look at it here. Over here, it's like, oh, I don't know how to even explain it. I don't even know how to explain it. sometimes things that I see in my dreams or visions or whatever it is, it's hard to explain because it's like sometimes it's like if you're watching a movie and you see the movie only once and there's like a certain scene that happens and it happens real quick and you thought that was amazing, like wow, it's like that. It's like quick, it was amazing. I see all the details, everything at once, and it was like wow, so it makes it hard to explain if you haven't seen that scene over and over and over again. I guess that's the best way. But I would say right now is the time to really get deep into your spiritual practices, your spiritual thoughts, anything that you want to do. Growing your soul, growing yourself spiritually, because it seems like it's open to us more now. Yeah, and I'm also noticing more when I sleep. I'm starting to notice when I'm falling asleep and that disconnect, that right before I disconnect and leave my body, I'm starting to really pay attention to that and feel that, and it's like, oh, I felt it before all the time, but I didn't know like what that was, what that meant. So now that I'm really focusing on it and trying to really zone in on that part, it's like, yeah, I can tell what that is. And sometimes I'll like re-wake up and catch myself like, oh, I was just getting ready to leave. It's like, oh, okay, now I see what that feels like. And then I'm starting to understand and feel more when I'm coming back. Because I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a push and pull effect. It's like when I'm leaving, I could feel like a pull effect. Not necessarily that somebody's pulling me out of my body, but it's more like, and it's not that I'm pushed out of my body, but it's more like I don't know, how do I explain it? A force, an energy, but it's like nobody or nothing else. It's me. I guess it's just the motion of going. And I know we all feel it, but we never really connect to what it is. It's just a normal, I'm going to sleep or I'm waking up. And that part right before you all the way sleep, and that part right before you all the way woke. So when I'm waking up and coming back into my body, I feel like it's like my whole body is vibrating, and I feel like an energy, and I can feel it in my stomach like a lot, leaving and going. Cause like so like sometimes when I'm scared woke, like something scares me woke, I feel it in my stomach. I don't feel it in my head or my back or nothing. It's like it's in my stomach. We are tethered like there. And when I'm leaving, that's how I feel it. But yeah, it's like my whole body is vibrating. And I guess that's really what it is. We really are changing frequencies and vibration when we sleep and when we wake up. Because when we are on the other side, it's a different vibration and frequency. And when we're here, fully conscious on earth, it's a different frequency and vibration. So I think that's what I'm feeling, the change in that. The pull up and the vibrating down type. Because even if you vibe high here, you could, be vibing, let's just say for numbers, let's just say 6 or 7. That's still not the same 10 as on the other side. You can't vibrate the same as the other side and really be here, if that makes sense. Because if you vibrating, so if the other side is 10, if you over here vibrating 10, then you really over there. You know what I mean? But anyway. So yeah, when you start being cognizant of what you're trying to do and what you want to do as far as spiritual practices and practicing your powers, your magic, whatever, it really comes to life now because this is what we're supposed to be doing. So I just thought I'd make a video about that. How I was in the Akashic records because I see it. That's where I want to go. That's how I need to go. And like, I admired that person that I saw. I got a little emotional earlier when I was trying to make a video about it. I was like, wow, who is that? That's me. I knew it was me. But I was like, is that how I really am? Is that how I really look at things? Like, wow, I didn't know I had that kind of strength. I don't even know if I want to call it strength. I didn't know that I was that type of soul, I guess, or person. Like, how you always say, I want to be like that when I'm older, when I'm grown. I was like, dang, I want to be like that when I'm grown. And it's like, you already are. You just didn't know. So, yeah, connecting to your higher self, on certain levels is like amazing. So, anyway, let me get back to my music and other things. In time, not a stink figure. Peace, family.
Life ain't so bad.